Well, it's a new year, 2020. So I thought I'd make just a quick channel update, I guess, for the new year. So I've been making these videos now since the end of October. So just a couple of months is really all I've been doing on YouTube. I think it's going pretty good. Got a few subscribers. I appreciate everybody that is subscribing. So I thought I would just kind of, give an idea of what's to come this year, since I'll actually be able to videotape during the summertime, since I started pretty much at the start of winter. I didn't really get to go do a whole lot of fun videos, I feel, but this year coming, I'll be doing drag racing and stuff as I usually do. So we'll get the car set up, hopefully with some GoPros, and the wife will be holding the camera here and be able to be on the sidelines there, and we'll get some good videos of some drag racing going on. Mostly everything up here is 1/8 mile, so there's 1/4 mile, but that drag strip's not very good in my opinion. So, and it's about 200 miles away, and that hasn't been a very good time every time I've driven clear up there to go race, and it's pretty expensive. So probably just going to be doing 1/8 mile stuff, which is fine. I'll be doing Bonneville again this year, so we'll be probably doing just the 150 class. So I'll have to get some more modifications done on the AMX to qualify for that class. I'll have to get the roll cage in there, and a few other little odds and ends I have to do to it to be approved to race in that class. So definitely be doing that probably, excuse me, August or September. It all depends on the weather. Last year we were supposed to race at the end of June, but it was still flooded out there on the salt flats. So we'll see how this year goes. And then, as far as projects go this year, as I've said in a couple of videos, I'm in the process of still looking for a shop. So kind of not really wanting to tear the Gremlin apart, which I've had plenty of you ask me when I'm going to start on the Gremlin, and I'm just kind of shy about tearing into it because it does run and drive, and I really don't want that big of a project on my hands in case we move here in the next 90 days or so. Like I said, I've put a few bids out on some stuff and just kind of waiting. Buying a shop, house, land, anything like that through the bank or real estate takes some time. So still waiting on that stuff. So that's kind of the biggest reason I haven't started on the Gremlin. But if I end up signing a year lease to stay here another year, probably start looking into the Gremlin. I'm not 100% sure if we're still going to do the LS in it or not. Talking to the wife, we might just kind of see about hopping up that straight six. That's something I've never done, and it kind of sounds fun. They make some 4-barrel intakes, headers, and stuff like that for it. So might look into doing that instead of the LS, but still all on the back burner there. So I'm not gonna really know what we're gonna do until we start. This weekend coming, I'm gonna go pick up a rig that I kind of looked at before, and hopefully we're gonna be able to just convert it over to being the pit vehicle, because that's my biggest problem with the AMX is we drive it everywhere we race, and it's really hard to carry a set of slicks with me and the tools I need and everything else. And the wife's Jeep is okay, but it's really small, and it's not a very good rig to be trying to put tools and stuff I need to go to the drag strip with. So be looking for that video hopefully this Sunday coming, which I think would be the 5th. But and that's all weather dependent. If it starts snowing really bad like they're talking, the vehicle I'm looking at is over 100 miles away and over a mountain pass, so if it's really terrible, I may not go get it Saturday. But also with that purchase, I got another kind of fun little project that isn't going to take up any shop room and might be fun. Some of you guys might find it interesting. I know I find it interesting, and it's not going to be anything great, but it'll be fun to look at it and figure out what it is and see if we can get it running. It does have a motor on it, so like I said, we'll look into that this weekend hopefully. And then the vehicle that I'm looking at, we might do an LS swap in it. Well, actually we wouldn't really do a full swap. I mean, it is a Chevy, so it would be probably pretty easy just to put an LS in it. It's got a small block in it already. But we'll look at that. That's nothing concerning right now on doing the LS. I mean, got plenty of LS motors laying around, that's for sure. So most of my questions I've been getting are on Instagram, which is fine. I get some stuff on YouTube, but mostly Instagram. And most of the last few things I've been getting is people want to know how come I haven't started the AMX since I've done all this engine work. Well, I'm just still waiting for parts. Up on the roof of the car right now in this shot is a supercharger pulley, and I'm still waiting for the right pulley to come in. I gotta get a different throttle body. It turns out the one that I've been waiting for 3 weeks showed up, and unfortunately it just doesn't work. So looking for another throttle body yet, and I've got some other little odds and ends I gotta do before I can start it. So but believe me, as soon as I can get it running, you guys will be the first to know on YouTube and Instagram. So you'll have to just stay tuned, and I'll try to give everybody heads up when I'm gonna make a video on getting it running and everything. So, but that's probably gonna be a couple of weeks at best before I'm ready to try to start it. And then also I'm working on the hood, trying to build a hood for it, which is going pretty good now. I've got quite a bit of more stuff done to it, but I ran out of welding wire, and I still have never went and gotten shielding gas for my welder, so I might end up just going and getting all that done. But so that's why I haven't started the AMX, but hopefully we'll get that started sometime. And going on again with project, what are we going to do this year? Mostly just probably drag racing. I'll probably do some stupid stuff and burn out and maybe get pulled over by the cops here in town or something, who knows. But I'll try to do a lot more driving and a lot more mechanical engine running videos. It's just where I live right now, we got fussy neighbors, so I don't typically start this car and do anything with it. If I'm going to start it and go do anything, I usually have to drive away somewhere and go rev it up and do a bunch of revving work or anything to it. So it's kind of a hard compromise for me to do any kind of tuning or any cool videos of just letting it idle and run. It's just wherever I can go do it, really. So that's kind of the future. Just we're getting this new car. I'll spend time on it, and I can drive it in the winter or wherever. So it's not anything particularly rare or anything. So we can have some fun with it and maybe go do some driving with it. I'll try to do some videotaping of driving it this weekend when I go get it. And then the last biggest question I've gotten is, where do I find all these AMCs? Where do I find all these cars? Well, I'm fortunate enough to live in Montana, and there's a lot of ranches, homesteads, dairy farms, and a lot of fields, and a lot of backcountry roads. So all I do is just drive, and you'll be surprised what you see sitting in people's front yards, which this summer, when we go to the drag strips and stuff, I'll take us down some back roads and actually show you some pretty unique cars that people are going to probably be offended because they're sitting rotting into the ground, sitting in right in front of people's houses, right off the side of the road. But most people won't sell them or do anything with them. So, but we'll get to more of that this summer when we can go drive around and do some fun stuff. But that's kind of what I plan on doing this year. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and anybody that is subscribed, or even if you're not, you can always leave me a comment. My email is on my YouTube channel. You can email me and give me ideas or suggestions on something you might want to see. And I'm in Montana, so if there's anything you want to see in Montana that's practical for me to go videotape, you know, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to go drive around and videotape some stuff, just, you know, if anybody's curious about that stuff. So my channel's just going to be kind of a match of whatever. Just whatever I'm doing. AMX, racing, driving around back roads looking at cars, or working on the Gremlin, just kind of whatever comes our way. You know, I'm not going to dedicate this really to anything. Just I just made the channel the same as my Instagram, so it's easy to find. So if you're looking for my Instagram page, it's the same as my YouTube channel. And that brings me to my final deal. A lot of people, when I post on Instagram, say, you know, do you have a link to your channel? Unfortunately, I don't. YouTube, you have to have 100 subscribers, I believe, to get a clickable link to your channel. So really, until that happens, you know, I'll just, you know, I've been the last few times I've been posting videos, telling I'm doing videos, I've just been putting my YouTube channel on there, so you can search it on YouTube. But I guess that's kind of a goal maybe I'll have for this year, is to get 100 subscribers so I can have a you know, a link to my channel. And you know, I'd be fine with that, because I have a good full-time career, and you know, YouTube is just something I do when I have a little time to do it. Sometimes I can pump out 3 or 4 videos a week. Sometimes I might only do 1 video a week. It just depends on what's going on at work and how busy I am. And today's New Year's Day, and you know, luckily I haven't had to go work yet today, so I haven't gotten any on calls, and I am on call 24/7. So sometimes I'm trying to make a video and I have to go away to go work somewhere 100 miles away, and you know, it takes me a little bit of time to get videos done. So my videos look a little weird. Like if I repeat myself on videos, that's because I don't remember what I said 3 days before when I was trying to make the video. So I apologize for that. But like I said, anybody's got suggestions or anything, you know, let me know. Let me know on Instagram. Let me know on YouTube. You know, email me off of YouTube, whatever. I generally try to get back to everybody that, you know, has something to say or wants to say something, or if it's something I can answer. If it's just being humorous, you know, sometimes I laugh and we go on, and I don't really reply to some of those things. But you know, so just, if you're gonna ask me a question, I will try to answer it. And you know, as usual, my Instagram is 68_AMX_LS. Same as my channel, and like I said, my email is on my YouTube page somewhere. Don't ask me how to find it. I know I put it on there. And hopefully I'll get better with these videos and editing and all that good stuff. But I'm 32, and I don't know if I'm proud or embarrassed to say it, but I don't know much about doing stuff on computers and videotaping. So I'm learning as I go. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this update video on what I plan on doing, and be looking for a video on the new car and a new little side project tinker around thing that I'm getting with the car this weekend. Until next time, thanks for watching.